It's the era of ordering groceries to be delivered to your house, working from home, wearing pajama pants to a meeting because your boss has only seen the top half, and seemingly avoiding overall all the human interaction we can. The impact of the computer on communication within a business has led to more efficiency and less personability, but also has taught new skills and new ways of that communication that I would like to expand on what exactly these are. Pertaining to most of the audience right now, the job hunt is going to start soon, and not just a job, but the job. Approaching this challenge, there is that common piece of one-word advice: network. Considering that every event, place, and job site to network at has been closed for the past year, it's been now more than ever that computers have changed the business world, more so how we communicate. Networking has been available through Zoom, instant messaging, and even social media resources like LinkedIn. If you're not the ones using the networking, the computer's impact on communication in business has made it 100 times faster to do the networking, getting information as well as giving it. Employees are able to be more efficient than ever, getting information to fellow peers, higher ups, contractors, and so on, through email, instant messaging, and social media. Though it may seem like this takes the personability out of business, now video calls have emerged. These are not strictly pertaining to conferences anymore. Employees actually use them quite often to get together for project planning and so on. So on the other side of that token is, of course, the consequences that come along with computer communications. Without face-to-face communication, even on video conference, it subtly builds poor social skills for the young, impressionable employees. When employees first start at a new job in the business field, confidence is not everything, but almost. With networking, peer relationships, projects, and efficiency with new clients, when now it is more convenient and efficient to have more screen time than face time with people in the business world, they're never really pushed out of their comfort zone of their own work environment. With so much dependency on computer communication, it's also easy for potential disasters to occur due to misinterpretation. Something as little as a typo on a time for a meeting by 1 hour late can cause major unrest and stir in the business atmosphere. And also, for not just for the young employees, but also the older employees that have been at the business for a long time, now having to switch to computer communications may be confusing, not really knowing how to use the technology. If the business has failed to teach them to do so, it can be just as straining on their social skills. That same misjudgment for the typo per se, it could lead to poor employees that looked wonderful on paper but never were put through a face-to-face interview. Or employees that are only hired at a work-from-home position. The owners of the business have no idea how those employees represent themselves outside of the company, outside of their work schedule. So when they're not on the clock, it's hard to tell if you've never met them face-to-face how exactly they hold themselves. As there is to every wave of new and improved, the good, the bad, there's a medium. Now that communicating with the use of computers in business has been around for a significant amount of time, there are ways to go about it that mixes the good with the bad and lets us all abide to a happy medium. To keep business networking personable, it's important to use inclusive words. It makes the atmosphere more comfortable for both parties involved. This goes for written communication as well. In business, it is quite possible to use formal literature and still be friendly enough. Using closing phrases like best regards or sincerely yours to a fellow peer at the company or even a higher up, it can provide a sense of personability whilst not giving up your business profile. Since partners and potential contractors or clients using computer communication versus in person will never really meet the person that's actually talking to them, these formalities can pay off a lot to help them feel like they are just as important and urgent as customers walking through the door. So, while communicating in business with the use of computers can be more efficient and provide larger networking, yet also lead to some small social hiccups, if businesses learn as well as teach their employees how to use the medium of those formalities to reach the highest success of use of this form of communication, computers will continue to help us and not hurt us. Now more than ever, this way of communicating is prevalent. And some food for thought, As our generation weaves its way into this new wave, will the next generation speak vice versa and weave back to the ones before us, strictly face-to-face, all too little technology for communicating? Thank you.